We've been seeing the impacts that red tide has been having up and down our coastline in the Tampa Bay area, and the blooms are sticking around, at least for now. Here's the FWC map. It just dropped, showing the new impact that we could see in the area. You still got those high concentrations of red tide, basically up and down the Pinellas coastline, a little bit down here north of Sarasota. But look at the bay. It's looking much better. Certainly good there. County crews focused most of their cleanups efforts on Indian Shores, North Reddington Beach today. They say the dead sea life, it was especially bad there. Now, last week, social media was buzzing with complaints. People noticing these pesky little flies in their backyards and swarming outdoor restaurants. Our story piqued the interest of researchers from the University of Florida. 10 Tampa Bay's Bo Zimmer spent the day with the team of entomologists who are working to find out if all these flies could actually be spreading red tide.
Dr. Edwin Burgess and his team from Gainesville are suiting up to investigate what's going on with red tide in Pinellas.
We're going to go net some flies.
He says there's little doubt all the dead sea life is adding to the fly problem. Now he wants to study the insects themselves to find out if they might be more than just a pesky nuisance.
We're interested to see if any of that toxin that ends up killing these fish and aquatic sea life ends up getting into the flies in some way as they're feeding on them.
It's important because the flies can travel or even get blown far from the beach, and researchers want to know if the red tide toxins in here might somehow get transferred to other parts of the environment or even your dinner plate at an outdoor meal.
When they land on food, they can spread that into the food. You know, that's why we came out here. We're really not sure.
Burgess and his team are hoping to collect around 1,000 flies.
Oh, I got a really good haul there.
The samples are packed into a cooler on dry ice, which puts the flies to sleep while also preserving any pathogens on their tiny little feet.
We're going to need to get this stuff back to our lab and see what we find out, and from there, you know, we'll start to ask new questions.
But what got these entomologists extra excited?
Look in the hole. You see him squirming in there?
All the baby fly larvae found in and underneath the dead sea life on the beach.
We got to take this one. It's too good.
That means millions and millions of new flies will soon be maturing, highlighting the importance of getting the fish cleaned up quickly, something local communities across Pinellas are already working hard to do.
It was very much worth the trip, yes.